Good morning, good morning. Come on in and let me know if you're around. If you are catching the live, I'd love it if you'd come in and say hi. Let me know where you're joining me from, how you're doing this morning. Likewise, if you're on the replay, drop us a little hashtag replay. Let us know that you caught this and what you think of the card and the tapping. And if you're new here, then you're very welcome just as you are. My name's Emma Starling. I'm the Inner Smile Coach, and this is the Daily Tap. And I call it your gateway to feeling good because in this day and age when everything is a little bit weird and there's a lot coming at us in terms of things that could stress us, a daily practice for resetting and recalibrating and um, regulating is the word I was looking for. Regulating your nervous system is really important. Now, that might sound a bit sciencey and a bit gobbledygooky. What it really means is that we are going to do something. Hey, Vicky, good to see you. We're going to do something that dissipates the stress response, right? So if you're feeling stressed or antsy about your day to come, or like Vicky, you're across the other side of the world from me and you've had a day and it's been a bit of a day and you want to wind down so that you sleep better, this is going to help your body relax. It's going to help your mind relax. And it's going to stop you feeling so stressed about certain things, right? So the way that we do this is we pull a card from an oracle, an affirmation, or a tarot deck. Please don't get hung up about oracle and tarot cards. If you're not into them, just take it for what it is, that it's affirmations. If you are into them, we have a wonderful selection of cards that I use on these channels, no matter where you're joining from. So whether you're joining me on Facebook or in LinkedIn, or on YouTube, then you are very welcome. It's great to see you. Please do make sure that you like, subscribe, share if you want to, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the content if you like it. Good morning, Vicky. 2 Vicky's on. That's lovely. How are you, Vicky? Vicky R, how's it going? And this morning we are using the Sacred Creators Oracle deck because I just can't get enough of it. It's by a lady called Chris Ann. I think it's a lady called Chris Ann, a person called Chris Ann. And the other deck by that person is the Muse Tarot and I forget the other one. The Lightseers Tarot. I was just looking at my shelf of cards. So let's see what the message is for us this morning. Really well. Oh, fabulous. And it's really good to have you. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. I'm really good. Gearing up for the day. I'm ready and I've got to take the dog for a walk. I've got a sports massage at 10 and I'm hanging out for that, let me tell you. And then my car is in for an MOT. So I'll be working from a cafe in town and then back for a meeting with my OBM and then some recording this afternoon. So another full on day today. It's really busy right now. So I'm looking forward to this massage and some downtime. Woo, that one jumped. So, oh, okay. Let's just see if any more wanted to come because I have a sneaking suspicion. It kind of peeked its head out and then jumped back in. Let's just see. Any more messages for us today, please? No? All done at that one? Okay, cool. So, good morning, Darcy. How are you? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. But she pummels me a bit, Vicky. So it's a bit sore because I've got a sore spot on my back. So yeah, I am and I'm not looking forward to it at the same time, but I know that it's for my own greatest and highest good, right? So sometimes it's, like I said the other day, the self-care is not always glamorous. Sometimes it feels like you're getting stampeded by a herd of elephants. Not that I'm calling her names or anything. I'm just saying like she's got firm pressure, right? So anyway, I'm blathering. The card that's come out this morning is Creator Air. Creator Air. Okay. And it says air is connected to logic, critical thinking, and the energy of the mind. It is the ruler of luck, the conscious mind, and all things you know to be true. Its realm is the realm of beliefs, analysis, and communication. What would air suggest you need to know about your current situation? And how can you connect to the cards in front of you? How could your communication play a role in the solution? How is the energy of the mind, rational thought, supporting you right now? Hey, Oliver, good to see you. How are you doing? So let's just have a look about this because it says, yeah, so there's not much more to that than that, should I say. So what the focus on today is your mind. How is your mind playing a part in whatever's going on for you? Okay. Are you overthinking something? Are you catastrophizing over something? Are you talking yourself out of something? Are you projecting fear onto something? Right. So have a think about what's going on for you. And just see where your mind is playing a part and just see, is it supporting you or not? And is there something that you need to change in terms of what your mind, the role that your mind is? God, the light's awful. Sorry. Let me just see if that makes a difference. Well, I look like a vampire, but never mind. Just, oh, now it won't come back on. Good. Excellent. So we'll just do the best that we can. So think about the role that your mind is playing in any current situation that's playing, overthrowing everything. Yeah, I hear you, Vicky, honestly. And so what we'll do this morning, that's a very good sign that we need to calm the mind. And funnily enough, that's what tapping does, right? So if you're not aware, one of the things that tapping does is it slows your brain waves down. So when you are overthinking everything and you are, having cycling thoughts, or you're catastrophizing, or you're kind of like thinking to yourself, oh my God, this, that, the other might happen. What's happening with your brain waves is usually that they're up in beta, which means that they're cycling really fast. That's the cycling thoughts, right? That's often the feeling that you can't catch up with yourself, if you know what I mean by that. And the trouble with that is that we often get in a stress response. I'm just going to bring you closer. We often get in a stress response when we're in that place, right? And so when we're in a stress response, we struggle to think clearly anyway, right? Because cortisol and adrenaline knock your prefrontal cortex offline. It goes offline for a pina colada, and you can't make rational decisions, right? Decent decisions. You can't access your creativity or your intuition, okay? So what we're going to be doing in tapping this morning is very, very simple. We're going to relax the body mind, so that we can make clear decisions, think clearly, right? Think about the next steps without it being influenced by stress, by fast moving brainwaves, etc. Does that make sense? Let me know if that sounds good to you in the comments, and then we'll get started. And also let me know if anybody's new. Let me know if you've tapped before. If you haven't, it doesn't matter, because I do it in a very simple way. And yes, that is a Rotty on my mug, because there is a Rotty behind me on the bed. If those of you who don't know him, while I'm waiting for any comments, this is Mr. Boss. Where is he? There he is. That's Mr. Boss. He's 10, and he's a bit grumpy because he's waiting for me to take him for a walk, but I'm sure he'll survive. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it a little bit differently this morning. We're going to tap on the side of the hand, which I very rarely do in the daily tap. And I just want you to tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. Okay. So before we start tapping, give yourself a number. Thanks, Vicky. Yeah, he knows it though. He knows it though. He's got me around this. Give yourself a number in terms of how frenetic you feel at the minute, right? How racing brain, how frenetic your energy feels right now out of 10. If 10 is like completely frenetic, need to calm down, 0 is totally chilled, don't need any help. Just make a mental note of your number, and then we're going to tap, and you're going to see how you feel afterwards. Okay, so just tap and repeat after me. Even though my mind is racing and I have so many thoughts going around in my head, I want to relax and feel safe now. Even though I'm overthinking everything and I can't seem to forge a path forward, I want to relax and feel safe now. Oh, thanks, Darcy. Wouldn't be a daily tap without Mr. Boss, would it? Even though I need to have a clear head, and at the moment I haven't. Right here and right now, I choose to let my body and mind relax. There we go. Oh, excuse me. That is a symptom of a release. So up to the eyebrow with 2 fingers. Oh, my mind is racing. I've got so many things I need to do. And I'm overthinking everything. Maybe even overanalyzing. Telling myself stories. Don't we all? Collarbones. and not being able to get a clear decision. Let's see if the lights decided to work. Yeah, there we go. And I feel stressed because I've got so much on my mind. And since I acknowledge that thoughts become things, I'm going to choose to allow my body mind to relax, my brain waves to slow down, and my thoughts to have spaces in between, so I can access my creator again. The part of me that knows exactly what to do and what to worry about, because it's not everything, right? Oh, excuse me. And so as I tap and calm my brainwaves, and I allow my physical body to relax, I notice my thoughts slowing down. I notice a feeling of release in my muscles. I plant my feet firmly on the ground, reconnecting to the earth and to myself, pulling all my energy and intention back to me. Releasing any cords and strands that do not serve me. And using my beautiful mind for my greatest and highest good. And then just on the third eye on the forehead, so be it, and so it is. Take a nice deep breath and blow it out. Gently come to a stop. Excuse me. This is probably the only show on the internet that people can get away with yawning and the audience isn't offended. Oh, okay. So do this for yourself as well. Have a look in the mirror after this, because look at my eyes now. They're like quite wet and sparkly, right? So I'm not crying, but because we're electromagnetic beings, and it sends an electromagnetic signal across the skin to the amygdala to calm us down when we tap. It's kind of enlivening the whole body. So you might find that your skin flushes, you might find that you get sparkly eyes, you might itch and scratch and burp and sneeze and yawn, and it's all normal. You might feel nothing, and that's fine too. Don't worry if you don't. But what I want you to do is place your attention back on your level of frenetic energy today. How frenetic is your energy if 10 is completely frenetic now after those 3 rounds of tapping? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know. Good morning, Chris. How are you? So for those of you just joining, we had Creator Air from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck, and it's all about the role that your mind plays in a situation that you've got at the moment, whether you're overthinking everything, whether you are using your mind to best effect, to best potential. Right. So let me see if you want to share. It's a public page, so be careful what you share, obviously. But if you want to share, I would love to know what your score was before we started and how you feel now. How do you feel in your body now? So I feel, excuse me, I have been so tired this last few days because Mr. Boss has got a very rigid pain medication thing now, and it's every 8 hours. Now, if I give him it at 10 at night, I have to get up at 6 in the morning to do it. If I give him it at 11 at night and get to lay in a bit, that still means I'm going to bed late, right, for me. So, and my mind is wired because of this new certification, energetic expansion, and it's taking a lot out of me, and it's good, it's amazing, and it's still very busy. And so as a consequence of that, often your mind is whirring all the time, right? It's very hard to switch off. Now, can you imagine how you would feel if you did this before bed? You sleep a lot better. You only did 1 round, so I need to go back to sleep. Okie dokie. Okay. It's yeah, so oftentimes, Chris, the more you do, the more relaxed you get and the better you sleep anyway. But yeah. Was a 10, now about a 6, so much better. Wonderful. So 40% drop in frenetic energy in 3 rounds, Vicky. That's incredible. Well done. That's really, really good. And, there's nothing stopping you repeating this when we finish, or just dropping to your collarbones or the side of your hand and just tapping and breathing for a few more minutes and just letting it come back down, because just imagine if you could start every day at around a 1 or a 2. Now, I'm not saying that some kind of not adrenaline, but like motivated thought, some get up and go, some spark. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. So if you're a 3 or a below out of 10, then maybe it's not frenetic. Maybe it's just energized. And that's a good place to be, right? You don't want to be 0 because then that's lethargic, no energy, blah, blah, blah. But if you could get yourself down to a 2 or a 3 every morning and start your day from a regulated place, can you imagine how much more productive you'd be? One thing everybody says to me is, God, you get so much done. And yes, I'm tired, but that's because of sleep at the minute. But my energy is constant through the day because I eat well, I eat properly, I eat a balanced plate, as in fat, carbohydrate, and protein, and all of that. I drink plenty of water, but also I tap for a living, right? So that's how I get so much stuff done, because I'm not wasting time thinking about shouldn't I, because I've got a clear head to make decisions. I'm clear about, accessing my creativity. I can access my intuition, all because I'm regulating my nervous system and slowing down my brain waves regularly. Okay. So if you want more productivity, if you want more creativity, and you want more resilience and decision making, I beg of you, and this is my clarion call to you, I beg of you, tap before you do anything. So if you've got a big email to send and you're nervous, tap for 2 minutes before you write it. If you've got some marketing to do, tap before you do it. If you've got a big decision to make, tap for a good 10 minutes before you do it. Make sure that you come at your day from a regulated space and just watch how it changes your life, right? Definitely will. You'll be on repeat today. Yes. And there's also 7 years, or there should be 7 years worth of videos to go at, Vicky, if you fancy a change. So in the video section of the Inner Smile page anyway, there's 7 years worth of videos to go at. So just go on the video tab and help yourself. And also, if you want targeted zero fluff tapping on the go, you can still sign up for my tapping library. It's £27. £27 for 40 plus videos, more going in. 2 videos a month are going to go into the tapping library, and at the moment it's pay one time, get lifetime access, right? The link is in the comments, certainly on Facebook and YouTube. I'll go in and add it to LinkedIn afterwards, and it's brilliant. There's some for business owners, there's all business situations, there's a lot for life situations, relationships, all that kind of thing. And I take requests, and there's an exclusive community in there as well that you can take part in. So if that appeals to you, grab the Inner Smile Tapping Library today. It's just 27 quid. All right. So with that, I'm going to leave you to your day. I'm going to go and walk my pooch and do all the other things on that list, but at least I'm calm now, right? So wishing you a calm, relaxed, regulated day, and I'll see you again tomorrow on the Daily Tap. Lots of love. Bye for now.